Hello, good afternoon. I'm back. So I just finished Zuhur prayer at campus and at bank room here, and I arrived at campus. I arrived at campus at 12:38 because this morning I can't attend the class because this morning I went to the clinic because I take my mom to the clinic so for a check lab like check her blood. So a few weeks ago when the posyandu in my village, so she checked um, the cholesterol, um, glucose, and yeah, and when the nurse checked my mother, so she said that um, the glucose is high than the normal, and that's why for detail like the concrete, the real proof, so that I take my mom to check her blood in the laboratory. Yeah, and after that I prepared to go to campus, and now I'm at campus, so I'm waiting for my friends, which is we wanna get a meeting. We wanna get a meeting to discuss. We meeting so to discuss about our festivals, our event, and mm, uh, uh, there is something funny. So when I just arrived the parking area of my campus, so I have a candy, and I open it and I eat, of course, and I go up to the second floor of my campus to do Zuhur prayer, and yeah, I come into the room, this room, and pray and start to pray because I had wudu before at my house before I go to before I go to campus. So I got wudu, and then after I enter this room and I start to pray, and I got one rakaat. So there are four rakaat, right? One rakaat, and I suddenly remember that I eat candy. I eat candy. Mm, candy. I'm shocked, and then uh, I'm cancelled to pray, and I take water. I'm drink, and yeah, and uh, restart to restart to repeat repeat to pray. Yeah, and now I'm still waiting for my friends, and I'm exhausted. By the way, I'm exhausted. I'm stressful because a lot of project, a lot of assignments, a lot of festivals that we have that I have to do. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know which project, which festival that I have to focus on. I'm stressful with the. Also, yesterday I'm stressful because of we we didn't found the venue yet, and but after we got a venue like Aranka Tempasan, so a problem always there's always problem. So the date before like we make the date at the 6 until 7 May, and but this morning I chat my lecture assistant. So he told me that my lecturer can attend the festival at 8, 9 or 10. 8, 9 or 10 May. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it will I will discuss about it with my friend which date that we want to hold the festivals. But we have to reconfirm the manager of Aranka about the date changing. I don't know how to. Oh, when I still when I still at my home, I feel full because when I breakfast, I ate a lot of meal, a lot of rice in my breakfast, and I'm still feel full until before I go to campus. I'm still full, but after I arrive campus, I feel starving, starving. Yeah. So I'm wait for Hamka. Where is he? Last night I discuss so I discuss about the money, right? About money. So what topic that I have to discuss today? Smartphone, maybe? Yeah, smartphone. So, what do you think, guys, about the smartphone? In my opinion, smartphone is very helpful because we can we can get information in all around the world. So we just click click what we want to search for. Yeah, and just one click and all of the information that we want to see appear, and yeah, that's very helpful. And then when we want to as a student, when we want to do our assignments, for example, we want to make proposal or thesis like that. So uh, we just open Google Chrome, and we 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 can search for the references like journals. So yeah, that's very helpful. And then when we want to um, make design of, for example, we want to make a design of um, design banner design of our festivals. So we only click at AI. So write the description that we want to design, and only one click, enter. So wait for a few minutes. Then the banner, the illustration is, yeah, appear. That's very helpful and simple, instant. And but there are many negative and positive impact of smartphone. So it based on the user, right? Based on the user. So if we talk about the positive thing of smartphone, so many. So for example, for communication, so we can communicate with our friends that live in far away place, like, yeah, we can communicate, we can face to face by the video call, and that's very helpful. That's very helpful. And yeah, the these are the positive impact. But what about the negative impact? So of course, a lot of negative impact of smartphone, right? um, Especially for children. Yeah, because we see the phenomenon in Indonesia generally, and in Lombok, in my place, especially in my village. So so many children, so they have their own smartphone. So every day back home from school, so they don't immediately sleep or um, play play with their friend. I mean, yeah, and or yeah. So they immediately take their phone and sometimes scroll, yeah, TikTok, snacks video like that. And mostly they always playing games, yeah, online games like Free Fire, so yeah, like that. And that's very negative. So the impact that the time that they should be take a rest, but they use it for playing games. So playing games the whole day after they back home from the school. And then in the social media, for example, in Facebook, so they have Facebook too. Many content that not filtered, like I mean, for example, too vulgar, and that's the impact was very negative. And I don't know how to say what I have, what should I do to less the negative impact, especially in my place, especially for my neighborhood, my family. So yeah, like that. So I will start from myself, of course. I will use smartphone wisely, uh, and then I will told my family. Yeah. Okay, that's all. See you tonight.